invited through BT Sport, who I'm an ambassador for, to come along. And to be honest, getting here and coming in and seeing how big it is, and it's fantastic. I mean, it's blown me away with it. It's such an interesting area, and I'm really into the digital world and tech world, and so this is a perfect fit for me to come here for a digital online lifestyle magazine that I do, and this is a great fit.
When did you become so interested in the digital world?
Mainly when I started Twitter, really. At the World Cup, when I got injured in 2010 or 12? 10 it was, yeah. And I thought I want to get closer to the fans and be a fan and watch England and supporting them with everybody else. And from then on, it just kind of grew and grew and grew. And from there, I kind of was allowed to go into doing a digital lifestyle magazine online, the first one. And it's kind of just grown from there, really.
Was part of it that you realised that you got a bit older, got a bit more mature, that you kind of have to look after, number one, in this game, that you're a Manchester United player, but that was always going to end eventually, but you had to grow your own Rio Ferdinand brand separately?
That wasn't my initial plan. My initial plan was to kind of, I just thought about it as a fan. What would I want? If I had this platform on social media, would I want to be on it and follow people that I looked up to? Yes, I would. So that's why I went on there, to enable fans to do that. People saw me as someone they were interested enough to follow, then that would be fantastic. And then afterwards, I started realising the benefits and positives to social media, and that once I retire, if I have a decent following and decent people that I can speak to and I'm engaging with all the time, and genuinely engaging with, me sending tweets, me sending Facebook posts, then that is something that could be quite powerful and what's the one up for.
I think it's fair to say you do have a decent online following at this stage. Do you think over the past 4.5 years since you became involved with it, that people's impressions of you have changed quite a lot?
Yeah, I mean, I spoke earlier on one of the stages here about that, and I think it's fair to say that a caricature was painted of me that was nothing of the sort where I was like it was painted by someone who somebody who'd never had a beer with me, let alone have a conversation with me. And then, so for me to go on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, etc., Weibo, I was able to kind of give people a true light of how I live my life and what I do, and you're closer to people than people expect and what's perceived.
I think the word you used on stage was that people thought you were some sort of a white boy. Before you had gone online, had you made attempts to change people's impression of you?
Yeah, well, the problem you had is that, especially with print media, you would sit there and do an interview, and it's happened to me on many occasions. I'll do an interview with someone, like we're doing now, with just print, no radio. And the interview would come out, and it wouldn't be anything like how I imagined it would be, or how it was actually spoken about with me and the interview. So they were able to go away and then put their own spin on what I'd said, taking the power out of my hands. Where with social media now, I have the power. It's in my hand. If something's written wrong about me, I can correct it. So it's very difficult now to kind of twist what you say.
How did that alter your relationship to media over the past years? Because you've obviously become involved now.
I think they've understood it. They understand that we've taken a bit of power back, and the person in the public eye can take a bit of the power back.